Rockstars, welcome! Your favorite coach on this planet. Good afternoon to you guys. It's your coach Borina. Lovely to see you on this beautiful Monday. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for joining me. Got a quick little live for you with a quick little thing that I think will inspire and will help you. How is everybody? Bunch of people joining us. Good to see everyone. Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time with me, let me just move this here. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you, my man. If this is your first time with me, especially warm welcome. My name is Borino. As you can tell by the accent, I was born in Scotland. No, I'm from Czechoslovakia originally, been in the US for 30 years. I've been a real estate agent, I've been a coach, author, I write, I speak, I train, and I help you guys. I help you get more leads, get more clients, get more listings. We focus on those three things, that's it. How to get leads, how to get appointments with those leads through follow-up, and how to turn those appointments into listings, which I'm excited. We have a sold-out class next month. A bunch of you are coming here to Washington, D.C. to work with me, which is going to be really good. Quick video, quick live coaching session I wanted to talk to you about. As you know, I've been on this health journey. And the more I am involved in it, the more I see the parallels between getting into a good shape health-wise and being a successful real estate agent. A lot of parallels there, and if you watch my little morning motivation videos, then you see that there's a lot of things that are in common. And today I was going over my results. I've been at this specific model where I do Orange Theory twice a week. I work out with my coach and my trainer, George, and then I do yoga. So it's 5 days a week, intense workout, plus there's a food element to it, obviously. And as I was looking at it, I use a couple of apps on my phone to track my progress. And my hope was, when we set this up, and we started this particular one in February, my hope was I was here, and then I want to go down here, right? And this, my target is June 15th, all right? So I'm here, and I want to get here. And one of the things I measure, of course, is my weight. And this is not what's happening. And if I look at, for example, just get this, then this is what's happened over the last 2 weeks. I was here, then my weight dropped a little, then it come back up, then it leveled off, then it dropped again, and then it kind of got stuck here. So if you just look at this little area, you would think, well, fuck, it's not working very well. I'm not on track, right? It would be easy to get discouraged if I just took this slot, which is about, I don't know, 7-10 days. So what I had to do is step back. Take a look at the big picture. I started here, and I've already made this progress, and I'm still going down here. So overall, I am on track. It's just I can't just take this little area and base my results on that. Isn't that the same in real estate? Tell me the truth. Have you experienced it? Has that happened to you? Whether it's listing taken or money earned, you are here, right? This is today, and you want to get here, and let's say that's 200,000. I like to use that number, nice round number. So you plot this map to get there, but that's not what happens. That's not reality. What really happens is you take off and you have a good month and you're right on target and you hit it. You pick up some good listings, sell a couple of buyers, and then you hit a slump. Things slow down. You get busy. As you get listings, what stops? Lead generation, prospecting. Then it goes kind of down. You close some deals, so that's nice. And then you pick back up. And then you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. So if you just take this block, it would be really easy, in full color, watch this, red for danger, dun-dun-dun. If you just take this, you're like, well, I'm off track, it's not working. So the best thing you can do is just step back a little. I was here, and now I'm here. That's progress. And I still have a way to go. But it's not going to be a straight line. There are going to be some slowdowns. There are going to be detours. There are going to be things that are happening, listings canceled, deals falling apart. And it's precisely during those moments that you need to avoid two biggest mistakes. One, start beating yourself up. Because then you shift focus on the shit that it's not working, and guess what? You're attracting more of that. And 2, start thinking about quitting. Oh, that's expired, don't work. Or this doesn't work. Or worse, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Step back and pull back as far as you have to see this part. The progress you made, maybe not from today, but maybe 90 days ago. Maybe last year, 1 year ago, maybe more. Have you grown? Have you improved? Have you changed? And then just keep an eye on your target right here. This is your goal. And if you are off track, just recover. There is always a way to get back on track. There's always a way. There's always a way. Hear me on this, guys. If today's message is about nothing else, remember this. There's always a way. You know how you know? A simple test. Look around. Is there at least one more agent in your area who's doing it, who's taking listings, driving a nice car, nice clothes, nice watch, vacations, the good life, making money, buying income properties, traveling, doing fun stuff? Because if there's somebody else, you can do it too. That's the coolest thing about real estate, friends. You don't need to be a center of Los Angeles Lakers, where you have to be a certain height and certain abilities. You don't need that in real estate. You don't need to be 7 feet tall to succeed. You know what I mean? I am the living proof. Pure 6 feet of awesomeness talking to you. You get my point? These are all skills. These are all systems. So you develop a skill to plan, to kind of target it out. What do I need? How many leads? How many appointments? How many listings? What skills do I need to develop? Communication skills, presentation skills, pricing skills. That's real estate stuff. And then the mindset. It will be the mindset that will help you get from this point where shit kind of goes down to find the strength and focus to bounce back. Because what separates the rock stars from the wannabes is that point right here, that curve right here. Because what happens to so many, and especially if it happens a few times, those others keep going this way. And this is either quit or mediocrity. And what the rock stars do, they hit this curve, they recover. Because they know, of course they're going to be curved. Of course they're going to be up and downs. Of course, that's life. So reacting to, oh shit, I can't believe it's happening, is not the right thing to do. Reacting to it, and better yet, be prepared for it. Where you know if things get too busy, if I pick up a lot of listings, if I have few things on the contract, or worse, I'm prospecting, working, lead generating, and it's not happening. Then what do you do? Because it's precisely then, in this curve right here, where you decide, are you going to go down the drain, or are you going to go up? And there are always resources. I'm here to inspire you, to help you, to give you practical tips. What you need to do here is come up with a simple plan, just a 7-day plan. That's what we do on the path. 7 days. What are you going to do in the next 7 days? Because if you start thinking long-term and you say, fuck, of course, it's easy to get discouraged. We all would. So just reset. What do I need to do? How can I make the next 7 days totally awesome, very productive, very focused? What do I need to get done? And then execute. Stay with it. And you're going to recover. It's going to come back up. Is that helpful? I want to give you some inspiration because I know many of you need it, right? Good. All right. Jeremy, what's happening? Heather saying good afternoon to you. Angela, Stacy, I've just recently discovered your page and I'm hooked. Good, Stacy. Good to have you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Nice to have you. Just curious, how many transactions have you done this year, Borino? Steven, I have done, let me think, let me count, 0. I do this full time. You see, there comes a point where you either become an awesome coach or an awesome agent. You cannot do both. It's impossible. So I hung my real estate hat and I picked up my coaching hat. Because working with you guys, I tell you, getting good listings never gets old. You can get 1,000 listings. The 1,001th signed is still a high. It's still exciting. It's still fun. But to get an agent few months in a business who finally makes the leap and says, okay, Boris, I'm going to go talk to the expired. And then they post, yay, got that, my first listing, is priceless. And it is precisely that, to see you progress, to see you succeed, that totally inspires me. It inspires me more than anything else. It inspires me more than money, more than the success I had in real estate. And it was okay. I did all right. I wasn't the biggest rock star, but I did all right. But it was when I discovered being able to talk to you and touch your lives and inspire you guys and show you the ropes, how I did it, how I got from homeless to a successful agent, based on whatever criteria. On mine, it was nice. I mean, yeah, I traveled, bought some properties, drove a Mercedes, did all that. But it is today that I feel the most fulfilled and inspired to be able to do this with you daily. All right? So I hope that answers your question, Stephen. Stacy checking in. Derek, good afternoon to you as well, my good sir. All right. Aaron says, thanks for this burrito. Glad it's helpful, Aaron. Buy hole management, it's what my trainer calls it. Yes, that's what it is. Allison, hi. Nice to see you. That's exactly what's happening. Absolutely. So you guys can relate to it. Lisa says you're an amazing coach, Bruno. Thanks, Ila. I agree. I think I am. I mean, all kidding aside, I've gotten pretty good. I tell you where my strength is. I can break down pretty complex stuff like real estate and make it digestible, make it understandable. Make it so you don't feel like, oh, fuck, this is so overwhelming and big, because it can be. So what I do, I strip the nonsense, I strip the noise, I strip the distractions, and we focus on only what matters. And right now, what matters for you is determine where you are. I mean, don't dig your head in the sand and pretend all is kumbaya, we can all dance. No, there are days where it does get shitty. There are days where you do get derailed. There are days where it's not working. And to continue doing something that is not working is just foolish. That's insanity, right? Einstein said that first, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was me. I don't know. Somebody smart. It just means if it's not working, do I just need to continue? Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes I had days like that. I'm sure you had too. 3-4 days in a row. I'm calling, I'm prospecting, I'm working. Nothing. Nobody picks the fucking phone. Nothing is happening. I knock on doors. Nobody answers. So it would be easy and logical to say, well, fuck, this thing is not working. Maybe sometimes continuing is the right thing to do. Or maybe there's something off with the approach. I'll give you an example. If I door knock expired listings, which I always encourage you to do, that's a good way to build connection and work with these folks. Good way to build trust very quickly, get in a conversation, qualify them, present yourself, start building relationship with them. I had to find what my golden window was, what the good window was, where I had the best chance to reach the homeowner at home. And this really varies. There are several factors that will influence it in your area. So ask yourself, is it the best time I'm going? Maybe not in this neighborhood at this time, maybe weekend may be better. You got to tweak it a little. Don't just stubbornly stay with it, but sometimes stubbornly staying with it is really the right answer. Use your judgment, use your instinct. Don't let your fear, don't let your desire to be safe and comfortable dictate. Don't go by what's easy. Don't go by what's preferred. Go by what's profitable. Go by what matters the most. What is the best thing you can do right here to get you back here? Who can you talk to? Logically, high probability leads. Good leads, motivated leads, leads who are already in the process so you don't waste a year with follow-up. People who are doing it now, FISBOs, old expireds, new expireds, cancel listings, open house leads, referrals, those are fantastic. Work them. That's a good way to go. Boink, bounce back up. Is that helpful, guys? What do you say? Hey, Victor, from my hood. Pico Rivera, La Raza Catrese in the house. Ese. Good to have you, Victor. Those are my old stomping grounds. I used to work Pico Rivera, Whittier area, La Mirada, Downey. Downey was my first listing. Downey, California. It's a suburb of Los Angeles. Good to have you, Victor. Glad you're here. Stacy says, we all have ups and downs. It's how we handle them. Thanks for the great words of wisdom. Good. You're right. We all have them. I have them. I mean, I run a small company. We have only a handful of employees. We're not that big. And I consider myself pretty focused, pretty disciplined. But let me tell you, there are days where things get shitty. There are days when things do get derailed. There are things where I just feel like throwing in the towel and go ride my motorcycle instead of working. And there are days I do. But then I have the big picture. And some of it, yes, it's revenue for us. Obviously, I need to feed my family and feed my employees. But a lot of it has to do with your success. A lot of it has to do, I feel obligation and responsibility to you guys to deliver good information, to inspire you, to push you. That's what I do. That's why I have the path. That's why I have the coaching programs. That's why I have the classes. And that's why I have these live programs. So I can give you that little, because sometimes you don't need a huge push, just a little nudge, just a little spark to get you going. And right now is a good time because we're just ending a month and a new month is about to start. It's a perfect opportunity to wipe the slate clean and get going. But before you jump into action, make a simple plan. I'm a big believer that even a simple, easy plan would be better to follow than just kind of flying blind. Does that make sense? All right. Joshua, good to see you, my friend. Hello. Greetings from Los Angeles from Luis. Luis, good to have you. No name would like to know what my typical day is like. What my typical day is like? I don't know if you get any benefit from it, but I can walk you through it. I get up around 5:30 in the morning. I write my goals down. That's the first thing I do, cup of tea. I work for about half an hour to an hour. Usually I review my social media, post some comments for you guys. That happens early in the morning. Then I have a morning time with my daughter. She gets up around 6:15 for school, and we have tea together. She has breakfast. Then I go work out, either session with my man George, or I do Orange Theory, which I really like. I'm a big fan. I don't get paid by them, but I do like their workouts. So I spend 60 minutes working out, or yoga. Then I come back. We usually have a quick staff meeting, virtual staff meeting. We set up our day. I do some planning, and then I do my productive work. Right now, for example, last couple of weeks, I've been writing the new version of the Presentation Plus book. So I do that in the morning. Midday is usually videos, lives like this one. We work with our editor for our YouTube channel who posts my videos to YouTube. Afternoon, productive work again, coaching sessions, scheduling sessions, recording stuff, doing that. Early evening, admin time for me. I like to cook, so I usually prepare dinner. It's either me or my wife prepares dinner. We have dinner together, family dinner, sit-down dinner around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We like to do that 4 or 5 days a week where we just sit down for 45 minutes or so, have dinner. After that, family time if possible, go for walks. Lately I've been doing walking. It's part of the routine where I just want to get out of the house because I work out of my house. And then evening time, watch a little TV, play music. Lately I've been doing more music, mixing and playing and goofing around or reading, and bedtime around 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's about an average day in the life of your Coach Borino. Aggie, what's happening? Good to have you. Hi, Borino, you're awesome. Dude, thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I love to cook too. What's your best dish? Well, we're going personal today, huh? My favorite dish to cook would be, okay, I'll tell you. Since you're asking, I might as well tell you. When we have friends over, and I do this once in a while because it does take a lot of preparation, it's a friend dish called beef bourguignon. That's my signature dish. I like to make that. It takes a couple days to prepare because you have to prepare the beef. It goes into this marinade with red wine and onion and vegetables, and it sits there for at least 24 to 48 hours. Then it's sautéed. Then it goes into the pressure cooker, and then it's served. And we serve it with mashed potatoes and and baguette and lovely red wine. My favorite wine is Satui Zinfandel 2014. With that dish. So that's one. And my kids would probably say, bullshit, forget this beef bourguignon nonsense. It's Papa's spaghetti. I make Italian bolognese, spaghetti bolognese, so I like to cook that. But I got to watch it because part of my plan, part of me getting to my goal, which is 185 pounds, which I haven't been in like 6 or 7 years, is I've changed my eating habits. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So I did that. And I'm a little over halfway there. My mouth is already watering. Good, that's awesome. Excellent. All right, guys. Was this helpful? Step back, evaluate where you are. What do you need to change? What do you need to focus on without being overwhelmed? What are some of the simple things you must shift to start getting back on track? That's the goal. And don't give up mentally on yourself. And that can go one of two ways. It's either the resignation or it's the beating yourself up. Stupid, I'm not disciplined enough, I'm broken. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just being human. You're just human. And this business is taxing, is stressful, is challenging, but it's also rewarding. And it can be incredibly profitable. So don't you give up on me. I am not giving up on you. All right, my friends. So I wanted to share this with you. Since I made a cup of coffee, I figured I might as well talk to my friend Rockstars and share this with you. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, noon Tuesday, always. Good times, answering your questions, sharing tips and ideas. Until then, have a very profitable, fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye.